What do you get out of this?
Ich suche halt immer noch einen Händler.
If I was a showering lookout, this is the sort of place I'd want to wear.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are.
Ja,
Dyed-in-the-wool
weißt du
agents of
das?
the absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Ja, ja.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us? Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets. When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
Be careful what you wish for. Das sieht nicht wirklich nach was Spannendem aus. Also, du bist ein Laberer. Du redest Blödsinn. Blöd, so viel Geld hast du gar nicht. Ah. Angel. Schenke ich dir das Zeug? Will ich nicht, ist mir egal.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Ja, natürlich.
Back off and return to your discussion. That's
Donations. Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Tschüss. Als ob ich Geld abgeben will, sonst geht's
You.
noch.
Turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. You sure? This lot of... Now are you going to clear off or not?
Ja. Mann, von mir aus. Was bist denn du für einer?
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
I'm busy.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do.
We all crunch a lot, Neil.
I guess we could. Connor arrives.
A lot? I'm not leaving you here.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Christine is pretty
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Ja.
It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore.
Oh.
These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Mhm. Ja.
Tensions. That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldarians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
Hä?
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the
Was machst denn du da?
Bonewold's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Okay.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Relativ lange.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe and then found out I'm last in line to get in. Because I'm a hobgoblin.
Goblin.
If I could change that.
Ja, tut mir leid für dich, aber ich mag deine Stimme. Nee, ich liebe es nicht jedem, red nicht mit jedem. Das ist ein Bild. Oder so.
What in the hells was that?
Was war das?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals. The state of this cart. Wait, what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Thought you might want to get your mind off things.
Folk tend not
I know I do.
If they just
True. What with all the refugees, ill rumors.
What will we do?
Gurlager.
There are so few of us left. Our strength is never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
We can never be true.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
You think you can just walk into our camp, present yourself to Alma, or leave?
Should we fortify the
Wer ist
camp?
Ulma?
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them
Yeah.
marshal all their strength against us.
Rechtei hathran rust. Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag's Swamp.
Im orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun.
Was?
We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance.
Oh.
We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
Wir probieren es trotzdem,
Did
ist
you
mir
not hear
egal.
anything I just said? They're gone.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. from me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
War ich zu bezweifeln.
Must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
Cool, ein Bötchen.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I do.
Es wackelt.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Okay.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade.
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
You need to get into the city.
Can't leave. Crunch behind them.
Untertansfänden.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned...
Ja, okay, tschüss.
They're stuck here with no coin and nothing.
He's not really come for our whole jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
What is me?
You won't need to. Sorry. You do this right. A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these
Schon.
days.
Haben wir hier?
But are settling in marvelously.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
Gute Nacht, Anti-Maid. Und süße Träume.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Ja, wieso nicht?
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Guck mich doch an.
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Parasites.
Seems simple enough.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
He never travels without his friends.
Klar, funktioniert's ja.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Ah, damit kann man Farben ändern. So. Okay, tschüss.
Approach! Ugly
Hey!
one! Ugly! Hideous! Vile! You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
And
No
the
more
jackpot.
questions. Spin or don't.
Arschloch.
Then Akabi pities you. Begone, miserable one.
Da ich ein Mager bin, weiß ich, dass es Bullshit ist.
Wheel of Wonders. W. Worthy.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stille. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stille. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Love, is it? I hadn't realized I'd bowled you over that much. Give it a try then. Impress me.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Okay.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Weiß ich doch nicht.
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
Ah!
All affections face their trials. Your bond quivers.
Damn it.
But it does not yet break. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it.
Tiefste Scham.
Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Sie kann nicht
I didn't
schwimmen.
think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right.
But you're right.
You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond is false.
Was?
And I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
Ach, Mann. Du Nervensage.
Still rolling in the muck, I see.
Du bist nervig, hau ab.
Gotash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm weak. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your
Du
neck
blödes
and
Schwein,
make you
Orine.
swing from it.
Hast mich
Remember,
verarscht.
his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth.
Du bist ein
You
Schwein,
will read
Orine.
it on your skin soon enough.
Geh weg.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Ja, die spielt.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
No. Still no. Off limits.
Aha.
Leave now.
Das erklärt einiges.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Get your shinies and treatos.
Okay. Lucretia Nachtbringer.
Lucille! It's Böse, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the
Ja,
grace
Summe,
of
ich bin
my
noch da.
great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris. Boris! Put some
Sieht man ja.
sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Machten die.
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for Dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night.
Ein Freak bist du.
And wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Verstörend. Wie alles in diesem Zirkus ist verstörend. Kommt jetzt irgendwas hier hinten noch oder so? Jetzt gehe ich wieder aus diesem Zirkus raus, wirklich. Da ist die Bühne. Schnibbels.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Can we not find a more pleasant amusement? Gouging out our own eyeballs, perhaps?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Einfach
He
zusehen.
got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be?
Bitte nicht mich.
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through.
No.
You, my special assistant.
Ich hab's gewusst, ich bin
Come on.
gearscht. Gehen wir halt zur
A
Bühne.
round of applause for the stalwart heart.
Oh je.
I'm glad you volunteered. I didn't want to have to shove you forward in my place.
No, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Nein. Praise the Absolute. Okay. Jetzt Kacke, weil die Wahrnehmung versagt hat. Dann kann ich mich zuerst angreifen. Nein, ist nicht part of the show. Ein Schattenschnurrhaar. Oh oh.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Hast du davon. Ein guter Damage. Ist das ein Riesenhuhn? Das sah aus wie ein Riesenhuhn. Und du bist gelb. Bleibst du gelb oder kommst du gegen mich? Es sieht so aus, als ob der helfen würde. Ah, so ein Blödsinn. Ja, ich komme nicht weg von dem Vieh. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob der Fyodor mir hilft oder nicht. Wahrscheinlich eher weniger. Da gehe jemand anderen nerven. Zum Beispiel ich mich. Ich würde mich freuen darüber, wenn du nicht mehr auf die Nerven gehst. Hey! Ah, sehr gut, der hilft mir. Voll freundlich von dir. Hälfte hat verfehlt. Klasse. Hey, nicht wegrennen! Boah, wie gemein! Einfach einen Gast angreifen. Die Zuschauer. Hm. Aua. Nein!
Need to stay focused.
Ja, ja. Arsch. So viel. Warum kannst du noch mal angreifen? Mit so einem krassen Angriff. Ah, das kotzt mich doch gleich an, ey. Auch die macht zu viel Damage. Komm, Fiori, hilf mal. Verdient. Muss doch zuerst auf den. Ist einfacher zu töten scheinbar. Da lieg am Boden und nerv mich nicht. Wait. Guter Angriff. Der mal weg, die kleinen Nerven. Ih. Sieht aus wie so ein... Ich weiß die Dinosaurierart gerade nicht mehr. Oh shit. Nein, nicht die Zuschauer töten. Du blödes Schwein, du. Machst du es bald mal? Bist denn du für ein Schwächling, dass du den nicht triffst? Wieder keine Bonusaktion. Ja, aber treffen wäre schon noch eine Kunst und so. So einfach geht's.
We didn't kill a real clown in front of the audience.
Anything of use?
Doppelgänger. Ein Clownhammer.
I have something to ask.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Okay, das war schon. So.
At the ready.
Ich glaube, hier gibt es nicht wirklich was Spannendes. Dann verpissen wir uns direkt wieder hier raus. Das war interessant auf jeden Fall.
Sorry, you have red caps working in your service?
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
Was sind das für Leute hier?
Zog said to leave.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's
Neverwinter. Neverwinter, ja, ja. Was gibt's hier oben? Ein Händler. Vielleicht.
Soon the bastards will outnumber us.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off. Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Okay.
You'll see.
Should last us the journey.
Aha. Runter in den Laden. Hier vielleicht. Scheint so.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Browse. Hi. Want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
Hab doch schon einen.
Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. It's Gildraw Angle Iron, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way.
Aha.
You don't know him like I do. The way he works the smelter, the tongs, the double-faced sledgehammer. I'd give anything to do what he does. Oh, God. Don't tell him I said that, will you? I really love my job. Promise.
Mhm.
Oh, yay!
Ja, zeig mal, was du hast, bitte. Schweiers Schlittenbrett. Er hat einen seltsamen Namen für ein Schild. Da bin ich mit meinem zufrieden. Knochendornkleidung. Nee, Kampfrausch, nix für mich. Nee. Gleve. Cool. Die Ritterrüstungen sind nicht sonderlich stärker als das, was ich schon habe. Nicht wirklich.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know.
Du machst mich wahnsinnig vom Reden her. Oh shit. Seltsamer Ausgang.
Those thugs works for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
You throw a fit when there's no head. Never lost in the last 10 days.
So with the army about to invade us.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheet. That so-called
That
army
might be
is
worth
probably
a
no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
Aha. Wütende irgendwas, so. Da lang. Und hat's einen Höhleneingang.
Something over there. Front page material.
Wo?
That'll make a great headline.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Ein Schlüssel.
Fascinating.
Unten hat's eine Höhle. Da unten. Da kann man sogar zu Fuß nach unten laufen. Ganz nach unten könnte man wahrscheinlich. Und dann eventuell darüber. Ja, wahrscheinlich da eher weniger.
Our readers will be outraged.
Okay, Stahlwächter ist ein ziemlich großer Wächter.
This is front page material.
Wie geht's nach unten?
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
When will I get...
Dann bist du wütend. Wie bitte?
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gonwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Gut, er sieht nicht glücklich hier aus.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
Nein.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Überzeugen. Ah. Ah. Geht ja.
I'm not surprised. Gonwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Hammer. Das sieht mega gut aus.
How I run my
Das
kennels
auch.
is none of your concern. Take your mutt and get out of my yard. As for you, Dringo, get out of my yard. You're finished here.
It's run or sit on my eyes praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy.
Ja, sehr unlucky. Ich hätte gern alle Hunde befreit, aber naja, was will man
Sword
machen?
Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down
Das
on you.
stimmt, ja.
I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I
Naja,
can by
ich habe jetzt den Weg
but
versucht.
now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Das ist über mir. Wie soll ich da hochkommen? Aufs Dach klettern oder was?
Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please.
Fascinating.
We have the Duke's full support for the good of the people.
Still means murder, still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny. I don't want
Pigeon feathers. Maybe from one of the postmaster's birds.
Without delay.
More pigeon remains. Looks like it was dragged toward the temple. Could the missing letters be over there?
Und untersuche das Dach des Tempels noch. Okay. Hey, ich kann jetzt fliegen. Na, der willst du auch kommen.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
What to do?
19 Damage, krass. Da will ich noch hin, weil das könnte doch interessant sein.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people.
Bla 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 bla. Okay.
Nothing to do with his death.
Also ich muss dieses Dach auch untersuchen.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
Bah.
I heard the stories.
Was gibt's im Tempel?
The crying one weeps today. Our father Logan is dead.
Was?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Was bringt mir das?
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelle, Father Logan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Logan? How did that work out?
Was ist passiert hier, Kinder?
Exactly. Logan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Ja.
Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Schade, ich dachte, das wäre so ein Heilwasser oder so.
To suffer the most.
What the hell?
Something's on my mind. Look, investigator.
Ein Elefant!
Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient
Ja,
target.
sehr einfach.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Kann mit Toten sprechen.
Chares's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Jetzt schon wieder die Hälfte. Einmal rundherum laufen, falls uns etwas auffällt. Tut es nicht.